Welcome back to Mystical Heart Tarot Readings. This is your message from Spirit. It is a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And before I start, let's take a moment to remember those brave people that lost their lives on this day in 2001. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Judgment card. And we have the Death card. The Death card could represent someone under the sign of Scorpio, but not necessarily. Just letting you know that. Ironically, Pluto is represented by the Judgment card. Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio. Ironic that we have them side by side. And that currently Pluto is in retrograde. Right now, it's retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. So we have this, to me, tells me there's a very big change coming for somebody. A very, very big change, because they both represent a change. These both represent a change. An awakening, an ending to something, a transition, freedom. Over here, we have the Pentacles in reverse, the Six specifically. And this is the card that is holding the sign that represents Libra. So, out of balance, injustice, more likely out of balance. Unrest, unrest in somebody's life right here. Maybe feeling overwhelmed, maybe letting their guard down. They may be so overwhelmed they're letting their guard down. Maybe somebody is letting their guard down, they're out of balance, there's unrest, they're feeling overwhelmed, letting their guard down because they see the writing on the wall. There's a big change coming. There's a big change ahead. This is a major change because both of these cards represent change. This is an awakening and freedom. This one is like a transition. Death, birth, rebirth. So this is a major, major change taking place. So with this change comes new emotions, maybe even somebody new coming in. There may be somebody new coming in. A new person coming into somebody's life here. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do it today. We have the Palace of Swords. See, if I wouldn't have pulled that card, this would have been lacking communication, but we're not lacking in communication. In fact, this Palace of Swords is all about the environment of our communication and the environment of our ideas, our thoughts, our subconscious thoughts. So maybe there's a change not only in emotions by having new emotions coming in, but also in the way we think about things, the way we view things. We may be viewing things in a different way and in a different light. This could also represent something written. But the palace is like encompasses all of your communications, so to speak. Your ideas, your thoughts, everything in your mind, and everything that you say. That's the Palace of Swords. I know I can think about what the Palace of Swords represents, but it's hard for me to relay it. What I think of it as. The Palace of Swords would be like taking everything that you own and putting it in one little box. That's what the Palace of Swords would represent to me. And the Palace of Swords, to the person that created this deck, thought of the swords as being the ultimate penthouse. So if this were a penthouse, if we think about the chakras, this would be your crown chakra. And that's right where your thoughts are. That's where your communication comes from. Because we think about the words as we're speaking them. So I can see where the person that created this deck, thought of this Palace of Swords as being the penthouse. Because to me, it's like representing the crown chakra. Because the penthouse is on top of, at the top of the building. And the crown chakra is at the top of your head. This is also a way to communicate. This is also about communication to your higher power or whatever you believe in out there. Whether you believe in a higher power or a God source. The crown chakra being on the top of your head and the penthouse being at the top of the building representing the swords. In other words, our communications and our thoughts. So major changes are coming. We have major changes coming. It's going to affect our emotions. We're going to have new emotions. I feel like it's going to affect communications and thoughts. Maybe we're going to reevaluate the way that we think. Maybe that's what this change is going to create. A new way of thinking. You are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. Well, we know when it comes to Pluto, we know that once Pluto leaves the sign of Capricorn, it will never return to Capricorn for another 240 some odd years. So that can be a big change as well. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. As always, I'll see you back next time. Have a wonderful day.